Hi everyone, welcome. Just a minute and I'll be sharing my slide. My name is Tola Dining, and I'm representing the PlayCompass team. I'm one of the Scrum Masters on the team. And I would be sharing the slides, and I hope everyone can see the slides now. Please just confirm if you
we can see
can.
it.
Okay, great. Just a minute. Actually, just want to put it on present. Pull up, but yeah, slideshow. Okay, well, so welcome to PlayCompass. And I know you might be thinking, what's all this about? And if you just give me a few minutes, I'll run through a presentation very briefly, very quickly to just show you. So here's the team, the wonderful people I work with over a period of 9 weeks to bring you something awesome. And with that, I go into the structure of the demo. For this demo, we decided to keep it simple, keep it light, keep it fluffy. We're working with a series of questions and an action at the end, something that you would definitely look forward to. So we start with why, who, what, how, and the do. So moving on. So the why, the problem. What problem are we trying to solve here? If you're someone who loves sports or loves a particular sport like me, you've probably had this problem before. You've probably had the struggle of finding people to play with or to play your favorite sport with in your city, particularly if you move to a new city. So looking at our persona, a guy called Andy who moves from Nigeria to Canada, and he just hasn't found his sporting community here. Andy loves volleyball, but he just hasn't found the people to play with. I think the second most painful thing for someone who loves a particular sport would be to actually go out of their way to go somewhere to play, and then after the game feel like either that was too easy, the game was boring, or that was way too hard. In other words, a huge skill mismatch. If any of those sound like you, or you know anybody, well, we have something for you here. And with that, we present to you PlayCompass. PlayCompass, your ultimate sports companion that helps you connect, discover, and elevate. It helps connect you with like-minded players, discover local games in your vicinity, and elevate your sports experience. Don't just play, play with purpose. Join the revolution at PlayCompass. Now, it brings us to the next question, the who. Who is PlayCompass for? PlayCompass, running through our user, running through our problem, our design thinking to figure out what the problem is, the root cause problem, and our possible solution, we realize that there are two key players here. You have people like Andy who want to play sports, and on the other hand, you have people who have made investments to own facilities, enterprises that own facilities that want to maximize the earning capacity. And we saw that as an opportunity. PlayCompass being the center to match the need with the want, to match demand with supply. And with that, we move on to the next question, which is probably the big question that you've been having in your mind. What about the money? Yes, I've mentioned a number of the fun things, playing sports, but now we're going down to a bit about the viability of this product. Looking at money matters, based off our research, everything we've done so far, there's a market for this, and there's an opportunity of $2.6 million in profits here. Starting off, yeah, the expenses are in red. Yes, over a period of 5 years, 1.2 million invested in wages, development, and advertising. But with the expected returns of 3.8 million over a 5-year period. And we were looking to make that through membership, premium membership features, and partnership with venues. So remember we mentioned how PlayCompass plans to work with enterprises that own facilities, and at the same time help them make money, but us likewise also making a cut for ourselves. Now, as regards our key USP, what makes us different from many of the other competitors. On my screen here, I have two competitors. I have Javelin and I have Sporty. I hope everyone can hear me.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I have Javelin and I have Sporty. Javelin is a platform that partners with enterprises that own venues. So the games on Javelin are curated by Javelin, and Javelin has done the legwork of partnering with enterprises. Sporty, on the other hand, has a model where they use user-generated content. So I, as a user on the platform, could create a meetup and invite other people to join. Our key USP as PlayCompass is we're creating a platform that merges the best of both worlds. And that's what we're working with here. Now, the big question of how do we take over the world? First of all, we limit it to 4 popular sports offerings at launch, just as a way to ease into the market. To what we don't want to spread ourselves too thin. So the idea is to work with the sports that many people already love and many people are already passionate about, and then ride on that. And the second aspect to that is combining the user-generated meetups with the PlayCompass network venues that have been curated gives us the unique advantage of having a platform that markets itself. So when users who create meetups, particularly people who have been in a city for so long, they know the hidden spots, they know the best places to go. So over time, from our back end, we can see where people are going and approach those enterprises and bring them on the PlayCompass network. And for the go-to-market strategy, we're just looking at launching with 4 products, 4 sport options, having an online advertising campaign. I was taking advantage of big tech to actually get you what you like and what is actually good for your health, and partnering with enterprises, influencers, and everyone who is in the sporting community. For the roadmap, we just have a skeletal plan here, and we're looking at the beta launch on October 15th, and down to the do. Rather than we just show you ourselves, everyone here has the opportunity to scan the QR code or just type in the bit.ly link, bit.ly/PlayCompass demo, and you could get an experience of the app yourself. You can get an experience of the prototype, what the experience is like on the app. And at this point too, I would like to hand it over to our developer just to give an experience of what it's like for the core feature, or what it's like to use the core feature. So at this point, I'd just like to hand over to Anu very quickly.
All right, thanks, Tola, for the fantastic opening. Please confirm if you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Share my screen now. Okay, my name is Anu Rako, and I'm the developer for PlayCompass. Today we'll be looking at Andy. Andy is a volleyball lover who just relocated from Nigeria to Canada. Andy, in a new country, feeling excited, is also feeling a little bit lonely because he has missed the companionship of playing with his friends back at home. So after a stimulus, one day Andy was searching through the internet and he found out about the app called PlayCompass. So he decided to sign up. And after a seamless onboarding process, Andy is being redirected to the screen that you can see, and it says, "Hello, Andy." So Andy has a lot of about 4 or more features to check on. Andy can either join a team of like-minded people. He can also create his own team, check for activity update, or find venue, which is the most important feature here right now. So Andy can decide to check to find venue based on the sport that is being played in that venue. So Andy who loves volleyball can just come to PlayCompass and search for volleyball. So when Andy searches for volleyball, sorry about that, Andy can search for volleyball. There are lots of options here for volleyball. Then go to, so because PlayCompass has done the work of providing facility, Andy can come here and see details of the sports center, you can choose to view, and here is going to see the activity update of the center, what the activity looks like in the center. You can also decide to book a venue if you want to, then include the card, and that's about that. So also, Andy can also, like I mentioned, join a team of like-minded people. Here already, these are like the already existing people who have created things. Andy can choose to join them, or also you can find teams here, and you can also review their description. You can join the team, and also Andy can check for if the activity update. Andy can see the general event and also his own personal event if he has created any. So because he has not created any update, any event, this is showing like this. So Andy can also choose to join game events. Here he's going to see the details of the event, the time, the fee, if there is any, the date of the event. And he can also choose to invite other people. He can chat with people, and also he can, here you see players attending, to the numbers of people that they are attending the event and people that have already joined, if there is any. And also he can just choose to join events. If there is any fee, he pays. And also Andy has ability to also do some other feature. He can upgrade his he can update his profile, check for news, check for his things. He can update his profile, edit it, and he can save the profile. Okay. Let's do this. And so Andy can as well, when he's done with everything he wants to do, he can choose to log out from the app if he wishes to. And thank
you very much. And
all right, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. So I'll just go back to the slides and just give everyone an opportunity to see what the app is like. So if you follow the slide, it will just take you to a prototype of what the app looks like, and you just have the opportunity to try it out yourself. So we're not just talking, but everyone has the opportunity to do. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. You could definitely put that in the chat for folks to play with it. All right, let's give them a round of applause. Okay, let's go. Let's get the judges' questions or feedback. I think we started with Phil. I can't remember who we started with last time. So we're gonna start with Mo this time.
All right. First of all, blown away by what you guys did in 9 weeks. I mean, this is a full working demo, and also the presentation that's been great. When I, one of the most common questions that VCs will ask is, why you? What expertise do you guys have specifically in building this product? So would love to hear your story, specifically why you guys picked sports and doing this. And what experience do you have that's unique to be able to be successful in this area?
Okay, thank you very much for that question, Mo. And I think it's a beautiful question because to some extent, Andy is me. So I recently moved from Lagos, Nigeria to Ottawa here, to Canada here. And I love playing volleyball. So I think it's just one of those things that connected with me. And when I had the opportunity to pitch, or when we had the opportunity to pitch an idea, because at the end of the day, users are people like us. And in as much as, yes, it could be the starting point as a hunch to figure out if there's that actual problem. So we decided to go on that hunch, and we did a series of user interviews, surveys, and we found out that more people were facing this same issue that I was. So I wasn't the only one. And we're just looking at it that sports has the power to connect. People are passionate. There's also the user the use case or the business case that we've built, where it's a self-sustaining model rather than just having it depend on our ability to reach out to venues or enterprises or create connections with them. there's also the unique part of it that where users on the platform can create meetups by themselves. So it kind of gives the whole app a Tinder-esque feel, where some people could use the app simply because they want to connect with other people of similar interests. And we were looking at use case scenarios where somebody could say, oh, I love playing soccer so much that I want to have a soccer themed birthday, and I'm going to put up a meetup for everybody who loves playing soccer to come around. I hope that answers the question.
It does. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
we're
you.
gonna go to Phil.
Yeah, great job putting this together. I think that there's definitely a huge opportunity in the space. I don't really have any questions. I think you guys did a great job of presenting it. I think that also there'd be value in making it more succinct because we get lost in the sort of in the length of it, and you want to be able to make sure that you're communicating exactly the most important things that I, as a potential investor or something, walks away with, like, okay, this is exactly what they do. This is how they do it. So yeah, thank you.
Thanks for that.
Okay.
I think that sounds like something I've been saying to the team for a few weeks now.
Yeah, I'll just add to that. We had senior director at Google give this advice to me. She's like, when you're making an argument, your weakest argument, so if the weakest argument that you make is the one thing that people are going to remember. So if you make a strong argument and then another argument and another argument, they're going to only remember the most weakest one. So only make this most strongest argument and leave out the rest.
Thanks for that, Mo. Melissa, what are your thoughts or questions?
I'm ready to sign up because I've been looking for a volleyball team for like 3 years. I don't have, I may have missed the part about the revenue model, about like exactly how you generate the revenue. But one suggestion I would have, I saw that you're working with the large stadiums and the venues. I would also encourage you to go after schools. Because especially the alumni network, while you're in school, there's a lot of opportunity to get involved, but then when you leave school, it's like it's hard to find that same community. So I would say maybe add that to your target demographic. But outside of that, I don't have any questions.